And I'm like, if I know stuff and I've experienced stuff, but I'm like not into black magic or none of that stuff, fucking people over and weird other shit and voodoo, hoodoo, and graveyard magic and whatever stuff. And I'm like, how do people get involved in that dark shit like that? I know people hear that shit and they know how. And then the fact they dabble in that stuff, so they attract. You have to go to an area of energy. And once you see them, they see you. There's no turning back. And then you expose yourself to areas where there's a lot of these entities. And they're scary as fuck. How do you, what is going on in your head for you to continue to mess with this? And I know they experience stuff, hear stuff, see stuff, like off the wall shit. Like, I didn't with that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, even the little stuff I see, like people who have some of those entities in them, like the demonic stuff. Before I even knew, like really believed in the demonic stuff, I just knew something was wrong with these people. Because I could see their face change. But I didn't know what I was seeing. And a lot of these times, these things would smile at me. But they would make sure no one else saw. Like, now I realize it was to fuck with me. To let me know that they knew that I saw them. And I just call them overlays. Where the being inside them, the demon or whatever, will expose itself and it causes a weird shift in that person's facial expression, so parts of their face will not match the other parts of their face. So it looks like a joker, or not to be mean, it has more of a drag queen look. It's exaggerated. Like the forehead gets larger, the smile gets bigger. And it depends, and sometimes it affects the eyes, the shape of the. It's just weird as fuck. Sometimes it only affects like the mouth, and not the rest of the face. It's just that for me, like weird. How the fuck do they just dabble in all kinds of other shit, and then have like poltergeists? They see entities, shadow figures, the Hatmen, and I'm like, I don't. What is inside them where they're comfortable with that? And it doesn't just only affect them. It affects their families and their family members and their friends, and they're comfortable with that. That's some weird ass shit, Joe. when I was younger, I used to have those things. I don't know if it was just a protection or it was them that would mess with me in my dreams. And I don't know how they're cool with that shit. I haven't heard that. Wow. Oh my god. My guys are like, every time you stream, you're gonna have to fucking burn some sage. Oh, fucking A. And they're serious but joking, but they're serious. So some of you motherfuckers got cootie booty. Spiritual cootie booty, just saying. My guys. Sorry, wildlife. Sometimes I don't want to stream. Like, I'm like, I don't want to stream. Not to be mean. Some of you motherfuckers got some serious attachment on your ass. Maybe some of you guys know and you're like doing it on purpose. Yeah, I gotta remember to light. But some of you guys, if you guys have really easy entities and stuff, not the hardcore shit, The exposure to me helps get rid of them. And especially if you do a lot of abstinence of things, especially like abstinence of sex, drugs, even like junk food, lots of refined sugars, alcohol, especially like alcohol and drugs, even THC. Because if you're using it, if you're not using it to free yourself, but you're using it as a distraction, then it's bad for you. If you're using it, not using it to discover yourself, but you're using it to hide away from yourself, it's bad for you. But like the lower level stuff, I can help you with that just by hearing me. But you still have to help yourself. You still have to be proactive, have good habits, do things that are loving for yourself, even the littlest things. Smiling at yourself, avoiding toxic music, people that are toxic, toxic readers, not readers that fucking get you upset, trigger you, and scare the shit out of you. That's not good for you. Well, of course, toxic people. And then avoiding sex. Everything that an entity wants you to do, all the stuff that exposes you to bad energies, avoid all of that. Because it needs that environment, it needs to feed. You can expel all the lower level ones, the easy ones, just by doing that. And constantly being good to yourself. Not sitting there fucking doing distractions and shit like that. Not stuff like that. You have to face yourself because it needs you to avoid yourself. And I know some people have some crazy shit on them. Do good things. They can't stand that shit either. They can't stand like authentic happiness when it doesn't involve harming anybody. They can't stand that shit. I gotta figure out what the full pattern. Okay, the edges probably just be all glass, clear glass. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the bullet effect with full glass, and then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the floor, the ground floor, the full pattern. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I guess that's the back wall. It'd be cool to do some type of mural. But I would have to incorporate all the floors. I don't know. But it would be cool. It would be very cool. Exciting. And I'm excited about fucking doing furniture for my hotel and the log cabin. The man cabin. Since my shit's early. Yeah. And the funny part is I'm not really that girly. I've always been a tomboy. I always prefer to do the guy things than the girl things. I was not really that much of a dollhouse person. I'd rather be outside fucking playing in dirt. It's a lot of work. Yeah, it took 2 days of staring at this, and then staring at this. What else was I staring at? Oh, and then I dug up the little hills and stuff to level the ground so I can build the diamond pyramid. Pyramid or pyramids? I haven't decided how big it's gonna be, if it's gonna be one or two or multiple or whatever it's gonna be. And then I have a feeling I'm gonna be digging a little bit further, clearing all the way around, and I'm gonna be putting designs, some patterns, some symbols. I don't know yet what, into the walls. And then as I start clearing out and digging more, the patterns are gonna stay there, but I'll be digging behind it. I just know that much. I just don't know what it's gonna be. Probably as I go along and I start learning certain symbols or designing symbols, probably some ruins too. I want to do some ruins, different type of ruins, or different type of angel language. Because I have a feeling they're gonna give me a new language. A little bit different from the current ones. Or a combination or something. Because right now they have me learning runes. And later on, when things are a little calmer, and I have a larger community, I'll be teaching them some stuff, some new rune stuff, a way to look at it, and how to use it. For all my work, I have control over it. And none of it can be used for unjust stuff. None of it. None of my knowledge, none of my downloads. There's fail-safes in it. And when it's used, being attempted to be used for unjust ways, there's a contract you're signing energetically. That you'll expose yourself. Since you want to cause harm, contract you're signing, you're using it for ill will. You're exposing yourself. I have control over my downloads, my knowledge. And you're giving permission for yourself to be exposed. FYI. None of my stuff is going to be used without consequences to cause harm, for ill will, to spread a negative frequency or timeline, or to hinder our ascension. You're not allowed to go against my works, my purpose, my path, without consequences. FYI. So that in itself, you wanting to steal my shit is a trap. Bitches. But I think I didn't make that contract. It was already in there. They just told me. I'm just saying it out loud. FYI. That's the consequences. There's a consequences. Especially if you use works that are meant to help everybody ascend. You're using it to cause people to, trying to use it to cause people to descend. There's consequences. It's a contract you can't get out of. That shit's embedded in your energy field. So when you try to lie, no matter what you say, everybody hears the truth. And it's advertising for me. I'm not going to give the details on that one. Try to guess all you want and wrap your fucking mind around that one. So just you, even if you're one of those people sitting here, hi. That contract, Joe. Making that contract with the universe. It's not even with me, it's with the universe. If you don't want to be exposed, just avoid me and my information. It doesn't matter if you heard it from someone else. and others like me. They might not even know about the contract. Telling you there's fail safes in our shit. All of it, for every single one of my kind. I'm just aware of it. The more you cheat and steal, or try to cheat and steal, the faster you will be exposed. No matter what you do. And if, like, nothing's happened to you yet, good luck with that one. It's gonna be a doozy. When it happens, that shit's collecting in a cup over your head. Just don't know it. The universe is setting your ass up for some crazy shit. You just don't know it yet. It's really fucked up. All I heard is you're not gonna be able to talk yourself out of this. And there's gonna be so much evidence you can't play that shit off. And be like, I didn't know. And the evidence is gonna be so damning, there's nothing you can say or do. Yes, it was a mistake, or you didn't mean it that way. The way you went about it is so blatant. And so many people will have seen it that you can't lie. And there's gonna be so many people tattletelling. People who didn't like you anyway. That's what they said, not me. I'm just repeating. Because I have no clue. So far, I have no clue. They're just saying that. Oh my God. That there's people waiting for your downfall, and They're like, it's damning like a motherfucker. Just like that. Damning like a motherfucker, just like that. Quite the smart ass. You're like, someone's gonna get an ass whooping from the ethers. Oh my god. It just showed me a man. They're just like they're oh my god, man. They just showed me like they're like it's like, you know, the Will Smith and Chris Rock slap. But they said it's gonna be much worse than that. They're not gonna be able to stand up for a while. They're just gonna want to stay down. You guys are so fucking. They're like, they think the fucking Will Smith shit was bad. Oh fuck. Fucking smack down from the ethers and then fucking Will Smith slap. Let the bodies hit the floor. And I'm not the one saying it's